Hi everyone, this is Jeanette with Jandapanda Treasures, and I did a little bit of a thrift haul here. I got this one lot, and all of these items were in this lot. And and I went through them. Anyway, so this is all broken or craft. So if anybody's interested in that, that is broken or craft. There's a couple of, I mean, there's full pairs of earrings in here, but there's also single earrings. And the one that disappointed me the most was this Chipita piece. If you're not familiar with Chipita, I can find it. I wish there was two. Here it is. I wish there was two of these. It's not marked, but I know it's a Chipita just by the way it's made. Chipita. Oh, there's a little hanger on there. Anyway, so I wish there was two, but there isn't. And you can tell it's a Chipita just because of the way it's around here. It's all sewn and then beaded. Anyway, that's my big whine after so that's available if you want it. Here are some holiday items. I just decided these are holiday items, but this is a little ancient Julioche. It's really old. Julioche or that kind of thing. And these two guys, I'm gonna test this for sterling. It is marked there, so it most likely is, and then clean them up a little bit. And this right here, this is a single earring, but it is marked 925, so that'll go into scrap. And I'm sure those are semi-precious stones. I thought this was pretty cool. And oh, this I'm going to test too, because I don't know if that's gold over sterling or gold or, you know, I don't know what it is. But it's a little tiny crucifix charm. So there's that one. Tiny, tiny. I just thought just for general purposes to test this for gold. I don't think it is. Here's another one that's got a mark on this part, a single earring, but, and I don't know why this one was in there, but it is, so something must have caught my eye about it, but anyway. And I thought these would really make some really cute earrings. Nothing special about those. I have dyed howlite skull bracelet, but I thought that this would be good for Halloween, or maybe just a gothic Christmas. I don't know. Oh, this is so pretty. This is a glass. This is older. If I can get that off. It's got an older clasp. See, you think I can get this open? Oh no. I don't know if I can get, oh yeah, there's a little doodad right there. These are all glass. It's about 19 inches. I didn't bring my bust today, but you get the idea. And then there's this one. This is a pretty green one. It has a cat's eye. And this looks like it's got a Middle Eastern flair to it. Little cat's eye beads. That one doesn't look very cat's eye to me, but oh well. Measurement on this one. I'm still waiting for this to be at the end. Okay, so this one is about 15 inches, maybe a little bit longer, 16. Those are glass. And then all of these. Oh, I thought these were fun. Look at these guys. Little bottles of glitter. And then these little Buddha earrings. I'm gonna test those for sterling. I don't think they are, but it just says fortune on the back. That might have been a whole series. Yeah, you never know what you're going to get in some of these mystery bags. This is unused gold tone hoops. There's like 3 pairs right there. Unused. These are hollow. These might be hollow, but they're just different shapes. Pierced. This I thought was beautiful. This is Millefiori. However, I don't know what this is. So my thought would be to, what would my thought be on something like this? I think it's got a swivel on it. That's nice. So does this one. So I don't know what to do with this, but the beads are gorgeous. And they are strung on, they can just, that can be snipped, and then you got yourself some gorgeous beads. Look at each one is so different. I just thought this was pretty. Let's see the Millefiori canes that were used, the colors. And then they're all fused together and then polished. Or maybe, I don't know where these, I don't know how these are made, but maybe they were put into a mold with more molten glass. I am not familiar with glass art and how that works. All I could do is just try and, you know, think it through as if I had to do it, right? This is acrylic, but it's pretty. There's nothing wrong with it. It looks brand spanking new, and there's no maker's mark. It is right now sitting at a drop of 13 inches. So right now it's at 26 inches. You can make it shorter, you can make it longer. But that's really cool. I like the feel of it too. It's not a bad feeling. These are adorable. So somebody, I mean, I don't think these have ever been worn. But they're like little worry dolls or something that you wear on your ears. And the tassels are really clean. And then this pretty, this black, I think these are glass. And then these, you know, freshwater pearls. And I wasn't looking in my camera. Did you guys see these? Aren't those cute? Pierced earrings. All right. This has a drop of 14.5 inches. This will just go right over your head. These are cold though. They feel like they're stone. But Presidium doesn't test for onyx, so I can't do that. And the last item in this particular lot is made in the Czech Republic. This is, so this is a rosary, really pretty with the AB blue crystals. It's glass, made in Czech Republic. There's no other marks on this. Looks brand spanking new. Just super pretty. Now, that's those guys. I did pick this up at the thrift store. It's a great, cute display. You could probably display certain types of jewelry on here, or your own keys, or something like that. Locally made vintage keys, hooks. I thought that was so that's available. And it is, I got the smallest one they had. 13 inches by 2.5 inches. Quite clever use of old keys that no one wants anymore. And I do have vintage scissors. Is this backwards? I got it on backwards. A lot of the best scissors are made in Germany. This one is upside down. Where is it? I can't read the mark. It's there. This could use some WD-40, that's for sure. And I think how you measure shears. Okay, it's busted. I gotta get another one. All right, let's see what's going on here with this one. Okay, so I think it has to do with the cutting. You know, like these are, what are these, 3-inch? I don't know, somebody, and this is just 2.5 inches. Those are cool. And these look like they would be used to cut your toenails. Made in Germany. That, I don't know. I would probably use this one for string. These are like, okay, so that might need a vinegar wash, but these are cool. I think these are like for the yard, gardening, old gardening doodads. There's a thimble in here. There's a couple of keys. How about 3 keys? And a nib for a calligraphy pen. So that's that. And of course a little itsy bitsy thimble. There's a couple of bracelets. I haven't tested this yet. I think it might be sterling. And I haven't tested the stone. That could be some sort of diamond scrap shoved in there. Why won't you open? There we go. Some of these are rhodium plated, so you have to get a really deep scratch. What's going on in there? I don't see a 925 mark on this one. I'm going to assume it's not, but I will certainly test it. Can't hurt, right? Certainly made to look expensive. Oh, I didn't give you guys the size. That's about a 7.5. 7.5. This one I'm thinking is about a, maybe a, well, I'll tell you for sure. If it's 2.5, it'll fit a 7, but I think it's under, it's like 2.25. But this is fully adjustable. This is El Yazi. She is a Navajo artist. It does say sterling in there. And that is, I believe, azurite. So I will be verifying that stone. I'm pretty sure it's all recollection. So that is cool. And then I have some more of another haul. So I'll be putting that up shortly. I mean, in this video. So just stick around for a sec. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a pause. Okay, so I think I spent too much money on this particular lot. And you'll see why in a second. Maybe not. This I thought was cool. This is like gunmetal over a silver tone stretchy bracelet. This is a bracelet made out of horn. Look at how pretty that is. And inside measurement's 2.5. So that would fit a 7. It all depends on if you can get it over your hand. Also, you can be small here, but if you know. So there's that. Now this, I've seen these before where you can interchange the, is that what that is? It's all interchangeable. Is it a oh, it's a stretch. But I think you can take that part out. Yeah, that comes out. So there's like these sets that you can get. You can change the snap. It's like a snap. That is cool. It's got a cross on it with a an AB little horseshoe shape under it. This is marked Mark with an exclamation mark. These beads are really cool though. They're acrylic. They're cool. They're not vintage, or they might be vintage, I don't know. But this is a long set, and then you can see how they're strung to look bobbly. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, this is also Mark, M-A-R-K. Triple strand acrylic. And this has a seed bead in the center. Great multi-purpose everyday piece. And this one is marked icing. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to miss. This is icing. So I don't know. I think of that as, you know, inexpensive or a trendy type of brand. But I could be wrong. 11-inch drop. I like the little swirly beads. So that's the one of the lots I got. So I'll open up another one. Stay tuned. Don't hang up. Don't leave. Okay, so this is the last little lot that I got. I think that's all that's over here. And there's 2 necklaces I did pick up at the thrift store today. But these are a lot of necklaces. And there's 2 bracelets and a pair of earrings. These are Leah Sophia. Those might be genuine semi-precious stones. I don't know. They might be glass too. I know they're not plastic. Leah Sophia. This looks like dyed bone. Oops. And my cord's right here, so I hit it. It tilts everything. This is a really cool stretchy. I like the colors. This I thought was really cool. This is wood, and it's, you know, stained and lacquered, and there's no clasp that I can see, so let's hope the drop is about 12 or more. Let me see if I can get that over my head, because it's deceiving because it's open over here, so it might very well be 12. Yes, it just pops right over the head. So these particular beads are taking up a lot of this interior space. And it almost looks like there's like a little bit of glimmer in the stain, like a gold sparkle in there, just to give it some oomph. But I thought that was kind of cool. It's unusual. It's one of the weirds. I like weird. Weird is fun, and it's lightweight. I thought that for sure, you know, it might be stone, but I'm glad that it's not, because that would be very heavy. This is more modern, but it's pretty. There's no marks or anything on it. Glass and the gold tone chains. Look at that. Those are so pretty. And the drop. Okay, so somewhere, there we go. So I got a gray one this time. Right now it is sitting at about a 9-inch drop. And it's, how many strands? I always like to count the strands. It's multi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the chain, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of the beaded parts. But, and it looks like it's asymmetrical, so these sides don't get repeated. And that one necklace that I showed in one of my videos that has the metallic beads might be a good accent piece or a layering piece. But here, look at these right here. Some are clear. That is fun and sparkly. Here's some more of these. I wonder if this is the same person who made this. I actually like this aesthetic. This looks simple but elegant. I like that they used a nice little twine of some sort to create this. This one has a drop of 8 inches, but there is an extender. It's almost at the end though. Isn't that precious? I like it. I like it. This is like a miniature rosary chain, and I don't know if this medallion goes with it, but I did like the chain, and little AB crystals on there. No, these just need to be. I'm wondering if these were actually hand done. Wouldn't that be awesome? They do kind of look like they've been hand made. The wiring in between. It looks handmade. I mean, to me, I've never made them before, so. But this can be removed. It's kind of like a gunmetal medallion situation. This is beautiful. This is signed PL, and it almost looks like a caterpillar. But these are like really dark, possibly black rhinestones or stones. So I'll have to look up and see who PL is. Nothing rattles my brain yet. All right, so 7 inches to there, but you got a good 8 3/4. That's fabulous. I mean, look at how it glimmers. I don't see any other marks or anything. This is like a rosary chain, copper tone with pearls and stone. These look like freshwater pearls. It does have a very long pendant going on there. And it's all stone. So the pendant portion is 7 inches. And the necklace, the proper part of the necklace, is 13 inches. And there's also an extender, a nice finished end there too. But I mean, the use of the chains, I do like this. And the stone and the glass. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so 2 more items and then I will close the video. Got my pedicure this morning, and on the way home, I decided I was going to stop by the thrift store. So I got these little guys here, along with the key hanger to hang your keys. Anyway, so this looks like a maker, but you can see the green there. I'm gonna have to try and get that green off. It looks like it's on the metal, not on the fabric. So hopefully that will be easily cleaned. But this looks like a maker that we're all familiar with. I'm gonna have to research that. Beautiful double strand glass faux pearls. And this one measures, it's a nice length, I think. This one measures 18 inches. Let's look at the drop though, because that's, you know, the part that's going to be important, I believe. Do I have this correctly? No, I do not. Okay, so the drop is going to have to be what's going on here? Why can't I make this work? Okay. From there, are they both even? No, this one's the shorter one. So the drop's about 9 inches, so that's correct. So you have 18 inches of wearable on there. The second one's a little bit longer. So isn't that beautiful? But I got to get that green off because this could be, you know, some sort of a focal point. So yeah, it's one of the things you risk, I guess. And this one is marked on the back. West Germany. I had a feeling it was a West German piece. I don't know how I knew that, but I think it's just that little circly part with the letters on it. These are acrylic. I haven't put the black light on them to see if they luminesce. And then they have these glass ABs in between. Yeah, when I'm at the thrift store, I don't pass up anything that's marked Japan or West Germany or any of the major makers. That one is 19, maybe 20 inches. Anyway, so I do have a show Sunday the 20th, which is tomorrow. And if you're interested in any of these pieces, just email me, jandapanda@comcast.net. I can bring these tomorrow. You may need to request them. I can tell you that this is probably going to be one of the more expensive pieces if I bring that. This I got to put on eBay. Anyway, so hope you enjoyed this, and hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, welcome, and I'll see you guys Sunday. I'll make sure I post this before the sale so you get an idea of what I'm bringing. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.